How do I cite a brief using Bluebook? If you are wondering how to properly cite a brief using the Bluebook, you are in the right spot. This is a key skill for anyone involved in legal internships or clerkships. Citing correctly not only shows your attention to detail but also helps others locate the sources you reference. Let's break it down step by step. First, understand what a brief is. A brief is a legal document submitted to a court to argue a party's position. When you cite a brief, you provide your reader with the exact location of the argument or fact you are referencing. The Bluebook is the standard guide for legal citation in the United States and has specific rules for citing briefs. The basic format for citing a brief in a law review footnote is party name, court docket number, @page number, court year, type of document. For example, you might write, Brief for Appellant at 12, Smith v. Jones, number 21-3 for 9th Circuit 2023. Let's break down what each part means. The party name refers to who filed the brief, like Brief for Appellant or Brief for Appellee. The court docket number is the case's specific file number. The @page number indicates the specific page where the cited material appears. The court year tells you which court and the year the brief was filed. Lastly, the type of document clarifies if it is a brief, motion, or another filing. If the brief has a formal title, use that instead of the generic terms. If you are citing a motion or another type of document, replace brief with the appropriate name. In law school, especially when working on journals or writing assignments, you will frequently need to cite briefs from actual cases. Always check if your professor or journal has specific requirements for citation formats. In law review articles, citations should be in footnotes, while memos or briefs you write in an internship may allow citations in the main text. After citing a brief in full once, you can use a short from 4 later citations. The Bluebook allows the use of ID if the immediately preceding citation is to the same brief. For example, if your first citation is Brief for Appellant at 12, Smith v. Jones, number 21-3 for 9th Circuit 2023, the next citation to the same brief but a different page would be it at 15. If you cite a different source in between, you cannot use ID. Instead, use a clear short from like Appellant's brief at 18. It is important to italicize ID when you use it. Do not use supra for briefs, as that term is typically reserved for books, articles, and other non-case materials. If a brief is unpublished or not widely available, indicate that in the citation if required by your assignment or journal. As a legal intern or clerk, knowing how to cite briefs correctly is essential. It shows professionalism and ensures that others can verify your sources. In law review work, precise citation is vital, as errors can delay publication or affect your grades. Remember, always consult the latest edition of the Bluebook for any updates. If you are unsure, do not hesitate to ask a librarian or supervising attorney for guidance. Practicing by reviewing sample citations in law reviews or court filings can also be helpful. Mastering Bluebook citation for briefs is a practical skill that will serve you well in law school and your legal career.